Hello, everyone, and welcome to this session on building a reliable platform for data replication. My name is Sanketh Balakrishna, and I'm an engineering manager at Datadog, where I lead teams which build platform and core infrastructure for different product teams at Datadog. And I'm excited to share mine and my team's journey over the last few years in building a platform for data replication at Datadog. So before I start my agenda, let me give a brief overview of what Datadog is. So, Datadog is an observability, monitoring, and security platform that collects data from various different sources, such as logs, traces, and metrics, and provides a unified view of your data along with a number of different platform services to help you solve customer issues. So, as you can see, the scale is massive and there's lots of services and a number of products and use cases which Datadog helps solve. So a couple of years ago, when Datadog was in its hyper growth phase, we on the platform side made a number of observations. We saw that there was a growth in database usage and the types and the number of data stores that product teams were using. We also saw that there was a need for moving data between different systems. So product teams did not want to build these systems, complex systems on top of a singular data store. They wanted to move the same kind of data between different systems and use the data stores for what it's built for. So there was also an immediate need for to power some of the faceted and full text search for parts of the Datadog UI. So what do I mean by this? So on the Datadog app, you can see that there is a common theme that you can see across different products. So for any product that you see on the Datadog app, there's usually a search bar at the top where you can make full text search queries or faceted search queries. And you can see the facets on the left hand side as well. And this is, for example, on the monitors page, which you can use to set alerts and monitors, which alert you if there is a breach, like a threshold breach for any metric that you choose. So this is just one example, but you can see this as a common example across the application. And there was a need to power the faceted and the full text search for parts of the Datadog UI. And we also wanted to reduce the time to market for products that needed data from multiple different systems. So, considering all of this, we came up with a core set of requirements. We wanted the ability to replicate data to and from different databases and into secondary systems. We wanted the system to be highly reliable and highly scalable. We wanted some core platform functionalities like authentication, authorization, observability features, schema management and schema evolution, and so on. And we also wanted the ability to transform data dynamically when data is being replicated from one system to another. So we started with a small proof of concept for replicating real-time metrics from a Postgres cluster to a search cluster for powering the UI. Initially, we were very hands-on with this user and re-architected a lot of the existing architectures, and there was a lot of manual operations. There were many components involved in building a reliable database data replication system, and we encountered many trade-offs that we had to make. So do we build a multi-tenant system or a single tenant system? Do we focus on building a specific replication service, or do we build the platform first? Questions on ownership models, product platform fit, and customizations were some of the things that we thought about initially. We ended up focusing on specific use case, and we focused on creating value and demonstrating impact with a proof of concept first, which was what we did. And after the proof of concept was a big success, and we showed that the search use case can prove to be quite valuable and impactful, we decided to build a platform around this to serve many different use cases. So data replication as a platform can help with many different use cases for a business. So you can optimize performance by enabling faster data access by placing data close to the user that reduces latency to the end user. You can use data replication to enable high availability. Even if one server or data center goes down, you can have backups of data in different data centers. You can quickly restore your operations using backup copies in the event of failures or data loss. You can use data replication for advanced analytics. Um, you can use it for enabling search and caching validation and so on. So there are many use cases for data replication, and we wanted to build a platform solution around all of these use cases. And as we have built the platform over the years, we have faced some challenges, and I'll touch upon the three main ones here. The first one is developer experience and how we put this at the forefront of what we built. Second one is observability, which is the backbone of what we do, and generalization and maintaining that balance between what product wants and what the platform needs. So, one of the fundamental selling points of any technical platform team is that it increases the developer velocity of the company itself, right? So, developer experience in our case, the product user experience has always been the top priority of our team, and we did realize this quite early on. A data replication pipeline consists of many components, and each component has many different operations and moving pieces that cause uh, friction to developers that use our platform. So one solution here was to automate many parts of how product teams interact with our platform. So by building automation around this for key operations, it freed up a lot of our developer time to focus on other more important issues. So if you are building a platform of any kind, focus on automation and building automation right after the first couple of users. Getting it completely right takes a lot of time, but starting small and iterating is almost always the way to go, and it amplifies some of the benefits over time. So building a unified observability um, around your platform is the backbone of a strong platform. This ties into the value proposition of a platform team as well, um, which is to make the user's life easier. Unified logs, traces, and metrics, and simplifying your complex systems is really important for the user. So for our data replication platform, um, since the complexity of the architecture itself was quite high, integrating all of these pillars of observability was both a necessity as well as a unique selling point for our platform. So luckily, we did not have to do too much on this front. So since we use Datadog, and Datadog is an observability product, we were able to dog food and integrate a lot of our cool database or Datadog products to bring value to other product teams within Datadog. So here you can see that we have all of these sync source and sync connector metrics as well as the latency metrics all in one unified dashboard, and we just had to integrate our services, and we basically got this one for free. So as our platform grew, so did our number of users who came to us with different requests, and a lot of users came to us with similar themed requests, but with a slightly different flavor. So each team wanted a different flavor of our platform and wanted us to build additional features to help them get the exact um, specific features for their product. So um, feature management became a really important part of planning for us. So how do you handle these multiple requests from teams that need customization? So firstly, it's important to build an opinion for the platform. So you need to decide, what architectures you would support and what architectures you won't. What are some really important features to build, what are some nice to haves, and what are some things that you won't really get into. Keep your platform as a platform and don't build heavily customized features for a single user which you will have to maintain later on. So having said that, ultimately, platform teams work for the business, and white cloud support for many different product teams is generally unavoidable within a platform team. You can find the right balance through careful and regular planning and prioritizations that we did as well. And any new feature which comes in through our platform is carefully planned, prioritized, and deliberated before we integrate it with our platform. So initially, this won't be a major problem, but as your platform grows and matures, I think more careful deliberation needs to be done before integrating features into platform teams. So that brings us to the end of the talk. Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed our brief story about our platform. Happy building.